This is quite an interesting one. So ColourPop indicated that they were coming out with something, and they showed a lot of the images of the outside of books that are part of the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't actually read them. I know I don't exactly have my finger on the cultural pulse, but it is what it is. And people are like, oh my God, is it an ACOTAR collab? Because that's the acronym associated with it. But it seems it isn't. Essentially, it's a collection that's inspired by dark romance and fantasy. And this is what's coming out. They're apparently launching it very, very soon, i.e. today, which is very strange. So let's have a little chat about this. Literally an hour ago, they put over on their Instagram, there you are, we've been waiting for you. Our new A Shadow of Secrets collection is dropping today at 10 a.m. Pacific time on ColourPop.com. So it is like literally a couple of hours. This is meant to be limited edition. So if you really like this, keep that in mind. It may be a first come, first serve type of thing. And I did as best as I could. I grabbed you a little image of this. It is quite pretty. It looks nice. I like some of those individual shades. Do I feel like I have stuff like this in my collection? Yes, I do, but that's not really the point of this. They've shown some of the shadows on the eye, but most notably, they've just shown the shimmery shades, which is interesting in and of itself. We don't have swatches yet, though. But it does look like we have sort of a duochrome shade going on there, at least. Like, that's looking quite nice. And I will say that I think that that blue is really, really pretty. I do find it interesting that they're showing them applying it with a silicone applicator. For me, I find that that's the best way to apply formulas like that, so fair enough. And then they showed this one as well, again applied with a silicone applicator. It looks really pretty, but we haven't seen any of the mattes and what they're looking like, so that'll be quite interesting. I did find it really interesting though that over on Instagram a few people were a bit miffed about the fact that they had been teasing the IP, showing the outside of the books and then kind of saying, wait, this isn't even related to the franchise at all. Like, could you just not get the IP? What's this all about? Felt a bit misleading, which, let's be real, those are totally valid, fair concerns. So it does feel a little bit like, what's going on there? Now, I can't really say much on that because, as I said, I haven't read the books. I don't really know much about them and I don't have any major sentimental value along with this. So my horse is not in the game, you know, it's not really for me. In terms of the colour story, I do actually think it's very pretty. And I like that it is Valentine's, but like a dark Valentine's. In saying that, we've seen these sort of colour stories before, right? Cast your mind back to things like Glamlight and the Chucky and Lucky in Love or Crazy in Love or whatever it was. There's some tones in there that are pretty similar. So I reckon if, like me, you have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, you don't need this. Look at your extant collection. You probably have something like this. Maybe it might all be in one convenient palette, but you might have it across a few different palettes. And there's nothing wrong with ColourPop's formula. It's fine. That's mostly it. It's fine. Like, it's grand for the price point. If you do want to get it, do not be paying full price. Use a code or something to get some money off. I tend to use Robert Welsh's code on the rare occasion that I'm buying anything from them. But yeah, it's just not for me, but I am interested to see what you guys think. Because as I said, this is not a franchise that I really know much about. And I would love to hear what you guys think, particularly when it's technically not part of the franchise. Like, that seems really strange to me. Anyways, let me know down below what you guys think, because I'm nosy and I want to know.